I'm going to show you how to replace the motor in an AA158. The tools you'll need is a 7/16 socket or nut driver, a 5/16 socket or nut driver, and some snips. I've already removed the top. Make sure when you do this that the power unit is unplugged. Okay, the first thing you'll need to do inside the unit is get rid of the zip ties. So you'll cut this off. Just make sure you're careful so you don't cut the wire. Once the zip tie is removed, you can remove the hose clamp on the rubber coupler for the exhaust. Then I'm going to remove these 3 nuts right here, and that will allow the motor to break loose. Okay, once you have removed those, the motor will become loose. Follow the power cord and unplug them. Just make sure you're careful. Hold on to the blue part when you're pulling it out. If you pull on the wire, sometimes you can pull it out. Sometimes they're a little bit hard to get out, so you just kind of wiggle them back and forth. This is going to be the hardest one to get out, is this ground. Okay, now all these are undone, and you remove the exhaust hose. The motor will pull out. Alright, now you'll take your new motor. Make sure you switch the foam cover from the old motor onto the new motor. You'll take it with the exhaust facing out. Put it down. Once you drop the motor in, kind of wiggle it back and forth a little bit to make sure that it's set flat in there. You'll take your springs, drop them on. You've got 3 washers, drop those on, and then also the nuts. Then go ahead and tighten them. You don't want to tighten them all the way tight. Usually you'll go around 12 to 13 turns. Okay, then once those are tight, you go ahead and you'll plug your motor in. So you take your black, which is your power wire. That'll come right here onto this top section. You'll take your white, which is the neutral, and it will come down. It's going to be a little, you probably won't be able to see in here because it's a little squishy. So you just have to remember where you unplugged that one from. And then you'll take the ground and plug it into your ground. Once that's done, tuck everything up, make it look good. If you have a zip tie, you can take a zip tie and zip tie it to keep everything clean. If not, then just make sure you tuck it out of the way. Then you'll take the rubber hose you took off, slide it down on the motor to right here. And then tighten that up. And now you're ready to put the top on. Before you put the top on, double check your wires. Make sure that they're all plugged in good. Because the last thing you want to do is put the top on and have one of those wires loose and the unit not work. So make sure all the wires are good, they're good, and then you'll put the top on.